The following segment is sponsored by LawCall.
This is NBC 15 Law Call.
Hey everyone, welcome to Law Call. I'm Andrea Ramey. Joining me is personal injury attorney Bill Island with the law firm of Island and Ritchie. And Bill, during football season, we do shorter versions of Law Call. Right. Normally it's 30 minutes. We're down to, I think it's 5 minutes. It's a pretty quick show.
Right.
And I know people have lots of questions, so tell folks how they can reach you and what you're doing during football season.
Yeah, absolutely. On Mondays from 9 to 10, but honestly, it's really all times of the day and every week. If you ever have a question, it doesn't matter. You know, we pride ourselves at our firm that if you have a legal question, we don't care what it is. Yes, we do injury work, but if it's something that, if you have a divorce question or bankruptcy, give us a call and we'll try to point you in the right direction and get you to someone that can help. And then every Monday at noon, during the noon news show, I will be here live in studio taking your questions live. And there's no particular topic. So whatever you want to talk about, give us a call and we'll see if we can help you.
Try to help folks out.
Yep.
I know sometimes, and this has come up, where if someone is injured, say in a car accident, or maybe it's a slip and fall case, the insurance company on the other side will just offer a check, quick settlement, and people may be enticed by that quick money. But what's your advice when that situation happens?
Yeah, don't do it, especially without speaking to a lawyer first. Now, look, if you were at a grocery store and you slipped and fell and you sprained your ankle and you were hobbled for 2 or 3 days, that's one thing. But if you suffered a major injury, then you do not need to talk to the insurance company. You do not need to even consider cashing a check. But call a lawyer first, and it won't cost you anything. And then they can help determine what a fair offer is. But also remember, once Andrea mentioned getting a check, and some companies do that. They'll send you a check. Hey, we're so sorry to hear about your accident, so we're going to go ahead and give you this check. Out of the goodness of our heart, we're going to give this to you. So here's your money, but please sign on the dotted line here. What you're signing a release, which is basically they're buying your signature, and that signature on that release says you can't go after them again. So 6 months later, if you find out you have to have neck surgery, well, guess what? You're out of luck. And so don't get in a hurry. And especially with all the economic problems we've been having and things like that, people need the money. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes they are tempted to take the money and run, but it's not a smart idea, at least until you speak to a lawyer that handles this type of work, and then they can walk you through it.
All right, let's get to the phone lines.
Okay.
We've got Corey on the line. Hey there, Corey. What's your question tonight?
Hey, Corey.
Yes, I was involved in a very serious accident with a girl that basically had insurance, but my medical has pretty much been exhausted from her insurance company. But I still need medical attention, and I can't get it because it's lapsed. They said that it's no more money available, and I've still got pretty serious injuries. And then my insurance company dropped me about a month and a half later.
Wow.
And it wasn't even my fault.
Right. Yeah, Corey, this is again, we could talk probably for an hour on this topic. There's a lot to unpack here because number one, it sounds like the other person was at fault. Did they have liability insurance? You mentioned medicals that have been exhausted. It sounds like to me you're talking about medical payments coverage, which is a portion of your policy. Then you have to know, all right, do you have uninsured motorists? You do not need to try to navigate this by yourself. Speak to someone because there's a lot of moving parts, and if you take one part sometimes, like from the other company, then you're waiving some of the other stuff with your uninsured motorist. So you need someone to walk you through this and see what can be done.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I know folks have more legal questions. One more time, remind them how they can get in touch.
Call my office every Monday, and then also you'll see me on the noon news show every Monday around 12:20.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We will see you next Sunday night.